Hello everyone. Today is going to be epic because it is the end of 2020. The year of so much weird happenings. It's been difficult for everyone, but luckily there's been a few awesome moments I'd love to share with you. So here are my top 10 moments of 2020. Let's get into the action. Before all this crazy lockdown and people not being able to travel started taking place, I actually was able to squeeze in quite a few trips at the start of the year. So coming in at number 10 is the trip I did with High Bike to a little island off the coast of France called Corsica. It was absolutely amazing here. I actually said it was like the Hawaii of Europe. It was perfect blue seas, awesome mountains to ride, and brand new bikes to shred. So here's some cool action from the Corsica trip. This place, it's like a hidden Hawaii in Europe. Oh, it's so good. See, that little island there is a perfect place to have a team trip. We got to ride so many fun things, and I even got to bring home my very own High Bike all mountain 3.0. So thanks a lot High Bike for that awesome trip and for supplying me amazing bikes throughout the year. Let's move on to number 9. Before all the lockdown craziness really kicked in, I was able to squeeze in a well fun long jump of doom session with Brendan Fairclough, Ollie Wilkins and Bernard Kerr, and this is what happened with the action. We're in the lovely rolling hills of Surrey, and I have a piece of wood with some screws in it with some weird bike brand on it, as this is the long jump challenge of doom with some epic special guests. Oh, Miles! Oh! Oh! Easy!
I'm really gutted. I'm actually out because I hit that. Gutted! Oh, so annoyed. Oh, he's bombing. That looked like the Great Escape. Oh, no! No! I'm so mad.
Oh! Longest nose manual is for the win now.
Stop him!
Full commitment! Go Bernard, beat that! Oh no!
Yes!
Oh, that was such a good comp. As you saw there, Bernard did eventually beat me with the longest stoppie. We both had a puncture, and that was the only way to decide who the true winner was. That was super fun, and that was number 9 moment of the year. So we're going on to number 8 now, and this is once again before all the lockdown really took place. Me and Tom Eister drove all the way to the south of France to Yannick Granieri's place. We took the big motorhome. We were able to session like sick trails, perfect conditions, the sun was out, we couldn't want more. Here we are. Me and Tom Eister have driven the motorhome miles, haven't we?
Yeah, what was it, a good day of driving?
Huge day of driving. We're now in France and we're at Yannick's house, which is just over there. We've got a day of action coming up, starting on these beasts. was so good and was actually the last trip we were able to take before lockdown. While me and Tom Eistad were in France, actually we seen on the news, it's like they're blocking all borders, and we had to just get out of there and drive miles in one day in the motorhome. It took ages, but we were able to squeeze in. Fun trip there. We did like an obstacle course challenge in Yannick's garden. We sessioned 6 trails and rode actually some really awesome dirt jumps. So for the short time that we were there, it did end up being really good. And we were then faced with lockdown when we got home. Let's move on to the next one. Into number 7 then. This was after lockdown had happened and we saw like hopes and glimmers that the coronavirus stuff had disappeared, and they said you can go and do what you want again. So me and a few other people went to Morzine. I drove once again the motorhome into France. We camped up and sessioned Morzine and the surrounding bike parks there of Châtel, Plenny, all these places. Just had like the time of our lives. That was like a sort of brief moment where we were allowed to sort of travel again, and we made the most of it, sessioning one of the best bike parks in the world. Look at this. Drop it! Go ahead! Oh no, that's horrible, man. Oh. You really can't beat chairlifted downhill runs. That was so much fun. I'm glad I got to squeeze in a little Morzine trip this year. Now on to number 6. This was actually the only event I was able to attend this year. This is the Audi 9s event. The guys there did such an amazing job. We took all of our tests, took all the correct precautions around the COVID stuff, and we were able to be in this bubble of all pro riders where we were all safe, and we could just send it for a week in this huge quarry filled with features. This is actually just one of my favourite lines from the drone, and I was on my jump bike because this year I really loved sessioning the jump bike at Audi 9. So here's my favourite clip from the Audi 9's event. I'm going to get a full droney lap now, so hopefully Drone Meister General gets a banger.
Get it.
Here we go. That amazing FPV drone shot was filmed by Shaggy FPV. You can find him on Instagram and see some other amazing stuff that he's captured. But I was very thankful that we're able to ride the Audi 9s again in amongst this weirdest of years. Let's move on to the next one. Coming in halfway at number 5 was the GoPro Creator Summit, and this was a little bit different than every other year because usually we're flown somewhere super amazing. They tell us go and create all this sick stuff with our new cameras, but obviously this year was very different. We weren't able to travel, but we were sent some money and some brand new GoPro Hero 9 cameras. So they told us to go out in our own home country, create some bangers. So I grabbed Tom Cardy, not by the neck, but just called him up, grabbed him, put him in the van, and we headed down to Cornwall and Devon in England and literally had one of the best times ever, and that's why it's number 5 of my favourite moments. Look at this. God, yes. Oh. Oh. No way. As you can see there, we had such an amazing time and we found so many hidden gems in our own country to ride, shred and have fun on. So thanks again GoPro for making that happen, giving us a bit of cash to fuel the van, and that was a dream. We're now moving on to number 4, which is the stair sets of dooms that I found this. Stair sets of dooms? The stair sets of doom that I found this year are actually quite plentiful and amazing. Here they are. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's hard to stop. Oh, that is so tight. Oh my God, this bit's so daft. Oh, oh my God. Dropping. Oh, woo. So sick. Oh, it's fast. Oh my God, I'm so glad I'm on the downhill bike. Oh. Oh, it's getting out of control now. Yes! Oh my God! That is scary, man. Oh, oh, that is sketch. Here you go. Double, double, triple, double, double, double. Yes! So good. Oh my God. See, you can't really beat a good old-fashioned stair set of doom, can you? We're now moving into the top 3, and for the third top moment of 2020 was my California trip at the start of the year in January. It's like I almost had a premonition that bad stuff was coming, so I crammed in all the fun trips at the start of the year. So me and the German squad headed to California and just literally had the dream of a time. Look at this. Oh, he almost died! You make me feel like you're only wanting every kind of weather. You always tell me to do the best that I can. Yeah. When you are close to you. Right. Whoa! Alright. Table. Oh! Yeah! Right, here's the bonus. Ah! Oh yes! No way! That is so good. Yeah. I absolutely love California. It's like you're literally in a movie everywhere you go. Everywhere you look, the sun's firing. It's just, oh, it's amazing. It's so good. It was really difficult to choose which moments were better than each other, but I'll take that as number 3 there. Now for number 2, I actually pulled out some banger tricks this year. Here's my favourite ones. Even though I'm not actually doing contests anymore, I still feel the need to send bangers and push myself, landing big tricks. It just makes me feel awesome. So they were some of my favourite tricks this year. Maybe you actually thought I missed out some stuff there. Let me know below. But I really loved those tricks I performed. Now, we're into number 1, the top moment of the year. Have you guessed it? Well, you just have to guess, won't you? See ya. Sam?
Yeah.
You sort of gonna tell them the number 1 spot, or?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We just actually left, didn't we? The best moment of 2020 is the fact that I got 1 million subscribers! Whey! Look at that. That is actually so amazing. That's all because of you guys. So thank you very much. I'm so stoked that you guys like my videos that much to get 1 million of you subscribed. That is absolutely amazing. And that really helped to make what is such a mental year become a memorable one, which is actually cool, because this year was really headed in a direction to be one that would be sort of, you wouldn't want to remember, but now I'm able to remember it, which is pretty cool. But we're going to hope that the next year, 2021, is definitely a better one. I hope that all this COVID stuff gets cleared up and we can all get back out there shredding, having the time of our lives again. I wish you all the bestest, happiest new year you can ever have. I hope that the future brings really great things for you and we can all like meet up one day and shred. Imagine 1 million of us doing a train down a trail. That would actually be insane. Be so cool. But on that bombshell, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That'd be awesome if you leave some comments, and it'd be sick if you subscribe. See you in the next one. To the sky.